So we're at Motors and Mals, which is a local car meetup that's every second Sunday of the month. It's put on by Carnosaur Detail Studio, who's actually my detailer who cleans all my cars for me. You guys have seen him before. When we were up at the Gumball 3000, we kind of featured Vince in there. That was cool. Yeah, so there's a lot of interesting cars, of course. You got old cars, you got new cars, you got some neat cars here, but the one that I really liked, and my favorite one, happened to be the van. It was a Honda Odyssey minivan that was imported straight from Japan. It's so many different things. Like, you have a minivan that's imported, it's right-hand drive, it's got bags, it's fast, you know, it's souped up, like all that in a minivan that you would never even see here in the States. So that was definitely a work of art that somebody's really poured their heart into and fixing up something like that. So to me, that was the coolest car here and had the best story, in my opinion, of any car here.
Why is that funny?
I had a great turnout. It was fun. Marquay was here. Marquay the GOAT, helicopter man, known as the ET feet guy. But no, he was here earlier. We talked to him. We talked about he's got some new slicks on the rear of his car, and I was like, well, what's going on here? How much horsepower are you pushing? So we talked about that a little bit and just kind of cut up and had some fun with some different things. Talked about some new TikTok ideas and real inspiration and some photo shoots and things like that we're going to collaborate on pretty soon. And then we've got the Tap Wagon, which is local to Columbus, where they have taps on the side of the trucks. I think they've got a Volkswagen van as well, but they can do like private events and serve beer and liquor and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. And this morning they had coffee for the event.
I'm the owner of Tap Wagon Columbus. I also have a 1970 Volkswagen bus that's outfitted with 4 taps. We can serve anything from draft beer to custom cocktails, mocktails, coffee, or lemonade. So we kind of fit the vibe and we can serve whatever.
There's a lot of young people here that want to know what I do for a living and how I have the McLaren that I have, and I'm always willing to offer advice and you know, fill them out and ask some questions about what they're doing, what kind of dreams and aspirations do they have. I don't know who I really am to give too much advice, but I try to. That people look for me for advice sometimes, and I'll try to give it if I can. So people will talk to me about specs of my car, and of course this is a 720S, which the 720 is technically supposed to stand for 720 horsepower, but I think the car really pushes like 710 horsepower. So they'll ask me if I've done anything to it. Of course, I got the wrap on there. Wrap's not that great of a job, so Bryant that was here earlier and his Camaro, here, supercharger. Brian that was here earlier in his Camaro that's a wrap here locally. He's got some stuff on order for me that we're gonna end up re-wrapping the car. So people were asking me about that, but the car really didn't have anything major done to it. I am gonna put some spacers on the wheels and probably lower it with Novatech parts. So we're probably gonna be doing that in the next month or so, and then maybe re-wrapping it. And of course we'll document that on here as well. This was the first car event that I've actually put the 720 in. We plan on going to Atlanta Cars and Coffee with it, getting my feet wet with this. We'll do Auburn Cars and Coffee next weekend, and then next time Atlanta Cars and Coffee. It's called Caffeine and Octane. When it comes, we're gonna go do that as well. So yeah, we had a lot of fun, good turnout, and I'm excited about going to some bigger ones and some bigger areas in the coming weeks. Great turnout, and I think we're gonna head inside and shoot some reels, if you can even hear me right now. But peace out, everybody. So we're gonna hop in here and go shoot some reels and some TikToks inside of Vince's shop. He's got some cool lighting in here, so make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next time.